For all of us, health is something we forget. As humans, we all know that health is so important, but we never really care about it. In the Philippines, it is in Filipinos' lifestyle to eat junk foods, to have fun without doing any physical activities, and to enjoy by becoming addicted to either alcohol or drugs. The question is, why is health became a social issue, where in fact, health is something really significant to everyone's lives? We all know that health is wealth, but what is really the meaning of health? According to World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. In addition, healthcare interventions and a person's surroundings, a number of other factors are known to influence the health status of individuals, including their background, lifestyle, and economic social conditions and spirituality. These are referred to as determinants of health. Since health is now considered as a social issue, it really contradicts its meaning because of the people abusing it. One health problem is obesity.
In an experiment in a restaurant, people were randomly seated near strangers who overeat. What happened? Those people started eating more too. It's called mindless eating. That's because behaviour can spread like germs and have a big effect on your health. In the UK right now, there's an obesity epidemic, with over 2/3 of people overweight. Research has proved that the average obese person is more likely to have obese friends, and friends of friends, and friends of friends of friends who are also obese. In fact, if a mutual friend becomes obese, it triples your risk of being the same. You may not know him personally, but your friend's wife's co-worker can make you fat. So what's happening here? One reason is imitation, often unconscious. When you see someone eating, it fires up the same part of your brain as if you were actually eating. It's like our brains are practicing. And that makes it more likely we'll do such things in the future. Another reason is we reset our expectations. We look around our network and perhaps see people gaining weight, and that unconsciously adjusts our concept of an acceptable size. A larger body becomes more acceptable. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will put on weight as a result, just that unwittingly you may be less critical of a friend who is putting on weight. So what is the answer to the obesity epidemic? Small changes we all might make in losing weight or taking better care of ourselves can be multiplied by the network around us, rippling outwards and benefiting hundreds or thousands of other people who we both know and don't know. Obesity. Just one way social networks have amazing power over us.
Second health problem is smoking.
Smoking causes sickness and disability, and it kills. There are more than 4,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, 60 of which are known to cause cancer. Smoking harms nearly every organ in the body, reduces your health, and causes many diseases. Let's see how it affects the smoker. It causes oral and lung cancer and increases the risk of many other cancers. It also causes breathing problems and increases the risk of dangerous infections like pneumonia. Smokers have more of a chance of having a heart attack and are twice as likely to have a stroke. Smoking can even accelerate hair loss in men. Smoking also affects the eyes, and smokers are more likely to develop cataracts as they age. And it raises the risk of developing weakened bones or osteoporosis. Smokers tend to have yellow teeth and develop gum diseases, persistent bad breath, and other oral hygiene problems. Above all, it kills 5 million people every year and makes many more fall ill. Passive exposure to cigarette smoke also damages health. Not only to themselves, smokers also expose others to tobacco smoke in offices, homes, and public places. Those most at risk are their own family and friends. Passive smoking exposes non-smokers to most of the same toxic gases, chemicals, and fine particles that smokers inhale. Passive exposure causes similar health effects as for those who smoke. Children are particularly susceptible and are more likely to suffer from asthma and serious lung infections. Cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive. Some research has suggested that it can be more addictive than heroin. Even if you want to quit, you may find it difficult because you are addicted to its effects. So it's important never to start smoking, as it is difficult to stop later, and if you already smoke, stop as soon as possible. Now's the time to quit smoking and tell others how to do the same. Life is better without smoke.
The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy.
Take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live.
A healthy outside starts from the inside.
He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything.
It is no coincidence that 4 of 6 letters in health are heal.
So being a noble Adamsonian,
We say that being
Healthy is not a goal.
It is
Way of living.